Are you going through a separation or a divorce and wondering what happens to the matrimonial home? I've been there. And let me tell you, it can feel like trying to untangle a giant ball of Christmas light in the dark. Messy, frustrating, emotional. But here's the good news. With the right steps, it does come together. I am Gemma, Leggett, real estate broker with Remax Hallmark, your group. I also went through a separation and I am now happily divorced. I know firsthand how emotional, complicated, and overwhelming this stage of life can feel. But quick disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer or a therapist. I am your realtor. My lane is helping you sell, buy, or stay without chaos. Hit like, subscribe, and help my family for more real estate tips, and let's unpack this whole process together with clarity, compassion, and yes, a little humor too, because by now you know it. That's what I do. First calls, your lawyer and your realtor, aka me. Most people's first call is a family lawyer, which is smart. You need to know your rights. But here's the twist. Your realtor should be right up there at the top of your call list too. Why? Because you'll need to know what your home is worth. You'll need resources, cleaners, stagers, movers, ND people, and I got all that. And sometimes just having a number for your home's value helps make the rest of the decision less overwhelming. Since I've walked this road myself, I don't just bring the data. I bring empathy and network that helps make things way easier. All right. Now, here are the 5 steps you actually need to follow. Step 1, before you plant that big red for sale sign, you need to call your family lawyer. Ask them to explain your rights and why moving out of the matrimonial home too quickly could be like pulling the wrong block in Jenga. The whole thing can tumble before you're ready. Next, talk to your mortgage broker. What are your penalties? Can you refinance? Get this in writing so there is no guessing or forgetting. And while you're waiting on answers, think outside of the box. Maybe you live in the basement for now. Maybe one of you buys the other one out. Or maybe you try bird nesting. The kids stay in the home and the parents rotate. Have you heard of this? Oh, and one last thing. Get your documents in order. Property tax bill, insurance, utility records. Future you, your lawyer, and me will be super grateful. Step 2, the separation agreement. This isn't a quick chat over coffee. It's the rule book. And let's be honest, this is when challenges tend to pop up. So focus on open communication as much as humanly possible. A separation agreement can take weeks or months and a few gray hairs to finalize, and it covers way more than just the house. We're talking pensions, debt, spousal and child support, custody, school zone, living arrangements, etc. It even spells out the who's allowed to move and how far. Because yes, that's a big deal. That stuff affects parenting time, stability, and whether your weekends are spent with your kids or stuck in traffic. Here's another layer. If you have a prenup or marriage contract, and I truly hope you do, it could change how the proceeds from the home are split. Bring that to your lawyer now, not later. And the biggest caution of all, if the separation agreement isn't signed before closing, your sale proceeds could end up taking a long vacation in a lawyer's trust account. And just so you know, they don't send you postcards. The good news, agreement can be amended later as life changes. But please don't rush to sell without at least a draft in place. That's where the chaos happens. Step 3, the big decision. Where the heck are you going to go next? Here's the thing. A lot of people want to start here because they're so ready to move on and finally make their own household decisions. But please, don't skip ahead. Step 3 only works when step 1 and step 2 are in motion. So what are your options? Do you buy your spouse out and rent the basement? Buy solo, rent for a while, or move in with family? Think of this step like setting your GPS. Don't leave the driveway until you choose your destination. Step 4, prepping and selling. This is where I become the project manager. I'll provide a pro market evaluation, line up stagers, cleaners, handy people, and get your home showing at its best so buyers fall in love and you net top dollars. One note, when you're splitting proceeds, this is not the time to hire Bubs, your uncle, who does houses for free. You need professionals and a strong negotiator who will get you the most, not the cheapest commission. And finally, step 5, the closing day. The keys are exchanged, the money is distributed according to your separation agreement, and yet you might still feel like crying, even if you were so done with the marriage. I know I did. When I closed my own house after my own separation, I thought I was ready, legally, emotionally, all of it. Yet, closing day hit harder than expected. Why? Because that's just more than a house. It's memories, routines, a whole chapter closing with one final signature. So if you're feeling a mix of relief, sadness, anger, or even a weird wave of nostalgia, you are not doing it wrong. You're a human. Yes, separation and divorce can feel like untangling a giant ball of Christmas light. Slow, messy, and emotional. But with the right team, the knots do come undone. And remember, you're not just moving out, you are moving forward. I am Gemma Leggett, Realtor, mom, and yes, a divorcee who's been through it. So if this resonates with you, hit like, subscribe, and reach out whenever you're ready.